Have you ever felt like you had to put on a mask? A brave face for the world, pretending everything's okay when inside you're crumbling? I know I have. For years, I believed that strength meant never showing weakness, never admitting you're struggling. I built walls around myself, thinking they would protect me, but all they did was lock me in. Today, I want to talk about something that completely changed my perspective: the incredible, surprising strength found in vulnerability. It sounds like a paradox, doesn't it? How can being vulnerable, being open and exposed, possibly make you stronger? We're taught from a young age to be tough, to hide our tears, to push through the pain without complaint. We see strength as this impenetrable armor. But what if I told you that true strength isn't about the armor at all? It's about having the courage to take it off. Let me share a story. A few years ago, I was at my lowest point. Professionally, I was facing constant rejection. Personally, a relationship I had poured my heart into had just ended. I felt like a complete failure. On the outside, I acted like nothing was wrong. I'd go to work, smile, and say, "I'm fine, just a bit tired." But at night, I'd stare at the ceiling, feeling this crushing weight of loneliness and inadequacy. I was terrified that if anyone saw the real me, the struggling me, they would think less of me. They would see me as weak. This charade went on for months. It was exhausting. The energy it took to maintain this flawless facade was draining me more than the actual problems I was facing. I was isolating myself, pushing away the very people who might have been able to help. The walls I had built to protect myself were actually a prison, and I was the only inmate. The turning point came during a simple coffee meeting with a friend. She asked me how I was doing, and for the 100th time, I was about to say, "I'm great," but something inside me just broke. The words caught in my throat, and instead, I just looked at her, and with my voice trembling, I said, "Actually, I'm not okay. I'm really struggling." The world didn't end. She didn't run away. She didn't laugh or judge me. She just listened. She put her hand on my arm and said, "I'm so sorry you're going through that. Thank you for telling me. How can I help?" In that moment, a massive weight lifted off my shoulders. It was the first time in months I had been truly honest about my feelings. It was terrifying. My heart was pounding, but it was also incredibly freeing. That was my first real lesson in vulnerability. It wasn't weakness. It was an act of profound courage. It was me saying, "This is who I am right now. This is my truth, and I'm trusting you with it." And what I discovered was that vulnerability isn't a solitary act. It's an invitation. It creates connection. When you allow yourself to be seen, truly seen, you give others permission to do the same. Think about the people you admire most in your life. Are they the ones who seem perfect and have it all together? Or are they the ones who have faced adversity and been open about their struggles? More often than not, it's the latter. We don't connect with perfection. We connect with humanity. We connect with shared experiences of joy, pain, struggle, and triumph. Your scars tell a story. They are proof that you have lived, that you have fought, and that you have survived. Hiding them denies others the chance to learn from your story and to feel less alone in their own. Brené Brown, a researcher who has spent decades studying this, says, "Vulnerability is the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and change." When we're brave enough to put ourselves out there, to try something new knowing we might fail, to share an idea that might be rejected, to love someone without any guarantee of it being returned, that's when we truly grow. Playing it safe keeps you in the same place. Being vulnerable is what propels you forward. After that coffee with my friend, I started to practice vulnerability in small ways. I'd admit when I didn't know the answer to something at work. I'd share a personal story with a colleague. I'd tell my family when I was feeling overwhelmed instead of just saying I was busy. Each time I did it, it got a little less scary. And with each act of vulnerability, my relationships deepened. people started sharing their own struggles with me. The perfect facade I had once tried to maintain was replaced by something far more valuable: genuine, authentic connection. The journey wasn't a straight line. There were times when I shared and didn't get the reaction I'd hoped for. Not everyone knows how to hold space for someone else's vulnerability, and that's okay. That's a lesson too. It teaches you who your true support system is. It helps you build a circle of people who accept you for who you are, flaws and all. The risk is part of what makes the reward so meaningful. Embracing vulnerability also means being vulnerable with yourself. It means accepting that you are not perfect and you don't have to be. It's about showing yourself the same compassion you would show a friend. It's acknowledging your fears, your insecurities, and your mistakes without judgment. When you can sit with your own discomfort, you build an inner resilience that is far more powerful than any external armor. You learn that you can handle difficult emotions, that you can survive disappointment, and that you can get back up after you fall. So, how can you start embracing your own vulnerability? It doesn't have to be a grand, dramatic gesture. Start small. The next time someone asks how you are, try answering honestly, even if it's just a little more honest than usual. Share a small struggle with a trusted friend. Admit when you need help. Apologize when you make a mistake. Each small act is like a rep at the gym for your courage muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Remember that you are in control of your story. You get to choose who you share it with and how much you share. Vulnerability isn't about oversharing with everyone. It's about sharing with those who have earned the right to hear your story. It's about being discerning and building trust. The story I wanted to tell today is that strength isn't the absence of fear or pain. Strength is feeling that fear and doing it anyway. It's the courage to show up and be seen when you can't control the outcome. It's choosing to believe that what makes you vulnerable is what makes you beautiful. Your story, with all its messy, imperfect, and glorious details, is your greatest strength. It's what connects you to the rest of us. If you're going through a tough time right now, please know you're not alone. And if you feel like you have no one to talk to, there are resources available. Organizations like the National Alliance on Mental Illness and crisis hotlines exist to provide support when you need it most. Reaching out is an act of immense strength. I want to encourage you to think about one small way you can practice vulnerability this week. Maybe it's telling someone you appreciate them. Maybe it's asking for help on a project. Or maybe it's just being honest with yourself about how you're truly feeling. Share your intentions or your experiences in the comments below if you feel comfortable. Let's create a space where we can celebrate our courage and support each other. Thank you so much for watching and for allowing me to share my story with you. Embracing my vulnerability has been the most empowering journey of my life, and I know it can be for you too. If this video resonated with you, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more conversations about living a more authentic and courageous life. Take care and be kind to yourselves.